Very good morning, students. Welcome back to computer science. Before getting today's session, we'll see that what are the topics we have covered. We have seen what is computer science, why computer science is needed, why to study computer science, a brief definition of computers, characteristics of computers, components of computers, and a block diagram of computers. Let us see our today's session as evolutions of computers. Welcome back. Evolutions of computers. Abacus, in the year of 2500 BC. Abacus is the first known calculating machine used for counting. It is made up of beads on cords and it is used for a simple arithmetical calculations. The cards corresponds to the position of decimal digits. Chords corresponds to the position of decimal digits. And beats used to represent a digits. Beats are used to represent a digits. Even today, the complex calculation which are performed by advanced computers are calculated using an abacus. Even today, the complex calculation which are performed by advanced computer are calculated using an abacus. Let us see how the abacus looks. Let us see how the abacus looks. When you observe this picture which represents an abacus. In abacus, once you see that the chords that represents the position of decimal digits, a chord corresponds to position of decimal digits, and beads are used to represent a digits. This is how the calculation are being performed. It is used for a simple calculation. Nowadays, a new calculations also being done by using a abacus. And here we have a second evolution of computers, that is Napier bones. Napier bone. It was invented by a John Napier. It was invented by a John Napier. He is a Scottish mathematician. It was used for a multiplication. Here we have a set of bones. We have a set of bones consist of 9 rods. It consists of 9 rods, one for each digit, 1 to 9, and a constant rod for the digit 0, and a constant rod for a digit 0. Once you observe the pictures, it indicates from 0 to 9, and the constant rod which is being indicated for a 0. Here we are going to use was being used for most of that a multiplication table. For a multiplication table, let us see the next evolution of a computers. A third evolution, that is slide rule. It was invented in the year of 1633 AD. A slide rule was invented by a Williams. It was based on the principle that actual distance from the starting point of a rule is directly proportional to logarithm of a number of printed onto the rule. This rule is used to perform multiplication and division by a method of adding and subtraction. Will come again. The slide rule was invented by William. It is based on a principle that actual distance from the starting point of the rule is directly proportional to the logarithm of the number of numbers printed onto the rule. This rule is used to perform a multiplication and division. This rule is used to perform multiplication and division by a method of adding and subtraction. This is also one of the evolution of a computers. Just observe the picture how the slide rule looks out. Oh, This we have a adding machine, a Pascaline, in the year of 1642 AD. It was invented in the year of 1642, which came to exist. The rotating wheels, the calculator was being developed by a French philosopher, Blaise Pascal, invented the first mechanical calculator in the year of 1641. It was named Pascaline. It had a box with 8 movable wheels. It had a box with 8 movable wheels called dials. The number for calculating were entered with the dials. It could add, subtract, divide, and multiply. It could add, subtract, divide, and multiply. The number the numbers as big as thousands. It was using simple components such as gears and levers. This is a procedure today. An electronic calculator. He was inspired by the component he was inspired by the computation work of his father, Job, and devised the model. He was in the only a year of 19 when he was devised as a model. Will come again the very important points of this. Pascaline invented the first mechanical calculator in the year of 1614. It was named Pascal. A rotating wheels calculator had a box with 8 movable wheels called as dials. The number for calculating entered with a dial. It could add, subtract, divide and multiply the number as big as 1000. These are the important things which was being performed by a Pascaline invention. Here we have one more thing that is called as a Leibniz calculator. It was invented in the year of 1650. It was invented in the year of 1650 AD. 1650 AD. It was invented by a Gottfried Leibniz. Built it a calculator that could perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. With the numbers. Just observe the picture. This is called as Leibniz calculator. Here we have a sixth evolution, that is Jacquard looms. It was invented in the year of 1801. Joseph Mary invented a powerful loom that was used to punch wooden cards. It was used to punch wooden cards to automatically wave increasingly detailed a pattern including pictures and text. It was detailing patterns including pictures and text. It was considered as a first read-only memory device. It is very important that it was considered as a first read-only memory device which was being invented by a Joseph Mary in the year of 1801. It is a very important evolution, that is the difference engine. The Charles Babbage, a British mathematician and an engineer, designed an automatic calculation machine in the year of 1822. He called it as difference engine. Later, he thought of a mechanical construction which was known as mechanical digital computers. It was known as mechanical digital computers. Babbage called this analytical engine. Analytical engine consists of 5 units developed by the modern computers. Charles Babbage was the father of computers. Will come again. The Charles Babbage was a British mathematician and engineer, designed an automatic calculation machine in the year of 1822. He called it as difference engine. Later, he thought of mechanical construction, which was known as mechanical digital computers. Babbage called this analytical engine which is going to consist of 5 units, and he also was called as a father of computers. He also called as father of computers. Let us see that how the difference engine looks into a next slide. Just have a look how the difference engine and analytical engine was looking. Here we have a first programmer in the year of 1833. Lady Ada Lovelace, her a mathematical genius, came to the light the most strikingly in her work with Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage was pathway into the process of designing the first mechanical computers, that is nothing but the analytical engine. She started writing the first computer algorithm, and she besides that a later computer will have the abilities to do more than mathematical calculation, and that he also analyzed that analytical engine was in a essence and a machine for a manipulating symbols and a music notations. Ada called herself as a a first programmer. Let us see the key points of a first programmer. Lady Ada Lovelace started writing the first computer algorithm, and he presides that the later computer will have the ability to do more than a mathematical calculation. Ada called herself an analyst and metropolitan, and Lady Ada Lovelace is the first programmer. Today, let us see that what are the things we have completed. We have seen a different evolutions. We have seen different evolutions of our computers. Let us see into the next session. Thank you.